Y'all, y'all, what is going on? How is everyone doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been a morning. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a morning. Let me just make sure everything is running just fine. I got the stream going as fast as I could as soon as I got home. So if things aren't working, please let me know. Do y'all hear things, everything? I think everything's running just fine. I got a lot to get through today. I'm not sure how long the stream is going to go. I have a list that I'm going to try to stick to of talking points, and I have a few things here at the top that we're going to do in the game first before we get to the developers update video from yesterday. I wish I could do these videos and streams on the day of the update, but Wednesdays are just not the day for me to do any type of content. My sleep schedule gets messed up on Wednesdays. I have extra things I have to do. My schedule is just too much. So we do it the day after, and it gives me time to prepare. So I hope you guys are doing well. Blazing, welcome on in. Nice to see you. You mean you're not going to get sidetracked by everything like the game would? Like you would? I'm gonna try not to get sidetracked. Please keep me on track. Like I said, I've got talking points I want to get to. There's stuff. There's stuff. Okay. Before we get started, we can't look like this. Look at this guy. He shouldn't be wearing a skirt. I know how it is, mate. Alright. I do have a clothing bag. Do I have it on me? No, it must be inside. I do have a clothing bag, so let's go see what that is first. If it's not anything good, we'll spin the wheel and see what happens. But let's get out of this skirt. We've been in it for 2 days. Come on, give me something good to wear for today. Something good for the stream. Alright, Blazing. What we got? A loose black playful Pluto t-shirt. You know what? I'm down with that. Equip. Continue. I'm gonna go to I'm just gonna make this quick. These pants right here is what I enjoy wearing. They're nice, loose fitting. The skirt can go bye-bye. I'm even gonna keep the shoes on. You know what? That's good. Just the way we are. Outfit. Done. If I talk a little fast, y'all gonna have to bear with me. I am so excited to be streaming today. There's just so much to talk about. So much. Okay. And I will probably have to stop for like a quick minute or like 10 seconds when my family gets home, when they get out of school. I'll have to get up and shut the door behind me. So I'm going to try to listen for when they come home, and I'll reach back there and shut the door. I don't want to shut it now because my dog is laying in the hallway. He's trying to stay close to me. So, the next thing on the to-do list is the Parks Fest event. I finished the Scrooge quest, the last Scrooge quest you need to get the recipe. But I haven't crafted the bucket yet. So let's do that together. So it should be at the bottom, I believe. Yeah, the minecart buckets. Let's make that together and take a look at it. Mine time. That is really small. It looks like a little... I'm trying to think. What does that look like? Here, let's equip it. Okay. It looks like a little basket of some sort. Let's try to zoom in on it a little bit. Okay, let's go place it down with the rest of our buckets. And then we got to go into, let's see, what's the next thing I was wanting to do? Oh, we got to do Dream Snap results. We got to go to the Scrooge shop. Let's place down this bucket. Can I get it on this table? I don't think I can get it on this table. It's a little bigger than... Oh, I had two of them? Oh. So if I get this one there... Yeah, I can't get this one on the table. Alright, well, we'll just leave that one on the ground. So this is the last bucket. Let's interact with it to see where the... Oh, it pops up. Oh, I like that. It's like a little chest of popcorn. That's cute. Alright, so my two favorite popcorns as far as the interaction. This one is number 2 on the list. And the first one is the Stitch. He opens his mouth, and it's kind of like a slow motion interaction too. It's not super quick. See, this one's like really quick opening. That one just kind of pops open really quickly. Alright, cool. Alright, so onward to the Dream Snap results. Now let's do Scrooge first. Let's run in here really quickly. Let's pull up our wish list. So yesterday I got the backwards clock. So I took that one off the wish list. And I added... let me try to point to it with my mouse. I added this one right here, the Ratatouille outfit. And the reason I added that is because I'm only missing 3 Ratatouille pieces of clothing. And you know, try to collect them all. So that way we've got a little bit of furniture and clothing together. So let's go in here and see if anything on our wish list is here. Chicky, I see you coming in. How you doing? I haven't seen Master Dark yet. I've only been streaming for a couple minutes. Give him time. Give him time. Alright, so I don't see the Ratatouille shirt. Alright, nothing super interesting. What is this? Well, I don't have this. Okay, I'll come back and get that later. That's cool, though. Alright, we got tables. I've already got that. This is not on my wish list, but I'm super happy to have this. Gimme, gimme. Gimme that Scrooge. 1500. Easily. Awesome. We got the playing card rug. I don't even know what it was called. I was just... Take it, take it. Anything interesting over here? I got more tables. Okay, nothing. We had one really good interesting item in here, and that was the card. Which, hey, I'm happy. I'm happy about that. I'll take it. It wasn't on the wish list, but it should have been, because I was really wanting that one. Alright, cool. So Scrooge shopping is done for now. Now, I'm worried about this one. I'm worried about my Dream Snap. I really am. Let's take a look at my snap. Dream Snap, the rewarding. So we're doing the mythological chic. This is what I had. I think it turned out okay. I really enjoyed the bird here. He got in pretty much the right spot of where I liked him. Epic Bear, welcome on in. How you doing? I just went for a dark style theme. I don't even want to guess how many moonstones. I'm just going to look at the results and hope for the best. Hope for the best. Yeah, baby! Yes! Oh, today's a good day. 1967. 4K moonstones. We need those moonstones like you wouldn't believe. We'll talk about moonstones a little bit later. Good word about to say. I am doing fantastic. I will say the morning that I've had, it's like Noah's Ark outside. It won't stop raining. I had to drive in it, and I had to go so slow because I couldn't see the car in front of me. Windshield wipers going as fast as it could because I had to go to my daughter's school. Today's her last day. She's got like a half day. She's getting out of school in like 10 minutes. She was only there for like 4 hours or three and a half. I don't know. Not that long. And I went and watched her play. Came home. And they'll be home shortly. But it's been raining and raining, and the parking lots, everything is like flooded. I had to park in the mud at the school. It was awful. I thought I was going to get stuck trying to get out. It was rough. So this right here puts me in a really good mood. Getting a 4K moonstone on a picture that I wasn't sure about. So this makes me happy. Oh! I leveled up my, Okay, we get... What is that? That's a, it's a Dream Snap long sleeve shirt. Okay. Awesome. Alright, so we checked the results of our Dream Snap. Let's quickly take a look at the premium shop. Quickly. Okay. Now, why in the world when they give you an Alice in Wonderland Wishing Well skin this late in the update? What kind of car? I drive a Honda Accord. It's front wheel drive. I got it there no problem. I just thought I was gonna get stuck. I did spin a little bit. But it was there was a lot of cars there, but wasn't no parking spots. It was rough. Yeah, I'm not sure why they decided to add this into the premium shop this late into the update. But I do love my Wishing Well skins. Now I've already picked up my Moonstone chest because I opened the shop up yesterday, so I already know kind of what the shop looks like. We're gonna have to be sparse with our moonstones because I saw what's coming and I need to save some moonstones. We can't go crazy. But I do enjoy getting as many of these skins as possible. So I'm taking that. Okay. So we got a new whale skin. I'm gonna pass on all this stuff for now. Like I said, we've got to save our moonstones. Now, was it this dress in the premium shop like a month or so ago? I don't remember. This dress looks familiar when... I'm sure I could look back and find it, but I feel like that dress is something I've seen recently. Man, I wouldn't mind having that cottage. We got 5,000 moonstones. Alright, as of right now, the only thing I'm getting is that Wishing Well skin. And we'll come back next week when we've got more. There's Master Dark. I knew he'd be here. And actually, let me go ahead and get this Goofy skin. That way it'll free me up a pin slot. Because I do eventually going to get this anyway, so I might as well go ahead and get it. So let's go ahead and equip that on Goofy. Because this is my first Goofy Dream Style. Look at him. Look at him. You go, Goofy. Now I am correct, right? So if I gotta go to collection, characters, Goofy. Yeah, see, I have his default and this one. So I'm missing one of his dream styles. But at least I've got one of them. Okay, so we're done in the premium shop. Okay, now it's on to the fun stuff. We've done some random stuff. I'm giving everybody time to get here because this conversation is gonna get interesting. Alright, so I spent some time last night in OBS trying to get some things working because we're gonna try something different. First let me get to this screen. Yes. Alright, let me open up this screen right here. And we're gonna maximize that.
Hey, Valley Villagers!
Oh, no, don't start playing yet. No. Hold on. Hold on. And I think I'm gonna have the... I'm not gonna have them talking, so I'm gonna mute that. And we're gonna have some other music playing. There we go. Since I'm not in the game, I don't want it to be super quiet. Alright, here we go. Y'all ready to talk this new update? Here we go. Oh, let me take my wish list off. That don't need to stay on there. Chicky, have you really paid attention of what all is in this update? Have you really looked in and deciphered everything? I've looked at it more than I can count. I've watched it many times. Frame by frame, making my own conclusions. Let's talk about this. So let me start the video and we'll pause it when it gets to certain things. So we got Rachel here, and we got Joshua from the dev team, and they're gonna talk about the past updates on what's happened. The last thing we got was the uncrafting station. I think the first thing they talk about is this right here. Okay. This was pretty exciting when I saw it. A community companion. Now, this is going to go one of two ways. It's either going to be pretty cool, or the community is going to make the biggest troll companion possible. This could be the doofer face of companions. It could be the most goofiest thing the community can come up with, or it could be the coolest thing the community can come up with. I'm hoping for the latter. I'm hoping for something cool. I'm a fairly new player. If I'm not mistaken from the research that I've done, this is the first time they've done a community companion. From the reactions that I saw from other people, this is brand new, which is so cool. It reminds me of Minecraft live events where they used to vote on new mobs and stuff. But this way is a little different. Alright, so I've already done my vote. I'm not going to say who I voted for. I don't want to influence anybody. I will tell everyone who I voted for after today. Cheeky says she voted for the dragon. I will pull up what is currently winning, but I will not say what I voted for. So the first day we get to vote on the type of mob. Day 2 we get to vote on the aesthetic and the theme. Looks like there's going to be 5 options there. Day 3 is the neck and the attire. So we got like 10 options there. And we're going to have the head accessory. Another 10 options there. And the last one is going to be the emitter and the trail, like the special effects. So there's like 3 different effects we'll be able to choose from. So the current mob that's winning, and there's like 21 hours left. The last time I looked, is the dragon, with the Pegasus coming in at 21%. I'll let you guys know. Let's see, I'm not going to be streaming again till I'm not sure when. Anyway, I'll tell you what all I voted for later. So as of right now, the dragon is winning, which I'm okay with because I've only got 1 dragon that I bought last week, so I wouldn't mind having another dragon. That's fine if it wins. I'm okay with that. I am glad that none of the regular mobs that you get pretty easily, like the squirrel, rabbit, raccoon, foxes, I'm glad they're not winning because I'm like, I've already got a bunch of those. Alright, so the companion vote. I'm looking forward to what wins that. That's going to be super interesting. And that's going to be coming in a later update. I have a feeling that'll come in the next update, the summer update, whenever that is. I have a feeling what we vote on now will come in the next one. Alright, so they talk about basically what I just talked about, the voting process. I don't want to skip too far because I forget where the next piece of information lies we need to talk about. Alright, so here's the name of the new update. Mysteries of Skull Rock. And what's really exciting about this is I just unlocked Skull Rock, what, like a week ago? Like, I am fresh can be as opening Skull Rock. I just got done placing the pillars and doing the whole getting the thing to open. So I got ready for it before I knew it was coming, which was pretty cool. So let's take a look at this. I ain't gonna lie. Peter Pan. Hang on. I have a button here. I want to see if it works. This is what I was working on last night. Uh-oh, is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Uh-oh. Why no worky? It was working. Hold on. Hold on. Let me check something. Let me go into my hotkeys. Yeah. I got the toggle. Well, that's not working. Alright, hang on. Let me change the hotkey to something different then. What will change it? Maybe it just doesn't like those buttons. Hold on. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. I know. Hold on. Oh, here. This.
Oh, snappers.
Oh, snappers. Okay. We're gonna do that. And we'll do that. Apply. Okay. We'll change the hotkeys. Maybe that'll work. Alright, let me pause again. No, that don't work because that... Oh, I forgot that's closed captions. I can't do that. I can't use that button. Oh, dang it. Hold on. Give me a minute. We'll get this working, I promise you. I promise we'll get this working. What button can I do then? Alright, we'll do this one. Apply. Okay. Yeah, I know. All the fails. All the fails. And that button's not working either. Come on! Tools. Scripts. Oh. I see why it's not working. Somehow it got turned off. That's weird. Alright, let me go put it back on my normal buttons the way I had it. I've got it fixed now. I guarantee you, but here we go. Yeah, we had a couple failures. There we go. Oh, snappers. Okay, here we go. It should be working now. There we go. I ain't gonna lie. There we go. The zoom feature. I got a zoom feature in my OBS. And we can follow the mouse around. Okay. I ain't gonna lie. Peter Pan looks creepy. That face. I don't know. He's creepy looking. I mean, they did the outfit. I mean, you can't really mess up this outfit, I don't think. I mean, it's very basic. So, looks like we're getting another monkey companion. Which I'm happy with. I've only got one. I'll take another. I'll take another monkey companion. His eyes are really big. His eyes are big. Darla, welcome on in. Yeah, he looks creepy in the movie too. I haven't seen the movie in a while. But the monkey's eyes seem bigger than... Wait a minute, let me pull up my game for a second. Hold on, let's go back over here. Let me get out my monkey that I have. Is his eyes big? His eyes don't seem that big. Can I not? I can't zoom in on the monkey. Okay, there we go. A little bit. Yeah, they don't look as crazy looking though. Darla, how you doing? Glad to see you. You made it to the stream today. Okay. So anyway, let me hide my camera for a second so we can talk about this dress here. Now, as a guy character, I play a guy a lot. I do plan on getting this dress. This dress looks really nice. So this will be a dress I add to my collection. And when I do play with my female character, she'll be looking fine. She'll be looking fine. I just woke up. Haha. Well, ain't nothing like some DDV first thing in the morning. So yeah. I'm happy about the monkey because I've only got one. Let me put this back on. So I'm happy about the monkey, happy about the dress. That's cool. So far, so good. Even the monkey's eyes, if they could fix his eyes, it'd be much appreciated. I'm surprised they didn't give him an eye patch though. Anyway, let's see what they talk about next. There's some stuff we're really gonna like dig into here shortly. All right, so there's Skull Rock, which is gonna open. I guess we're just gonna be like walking in here. So it's not around, but it kind of is. Are we gonna be spending Dreamlight to get inside of here? I don't know. So it's shaking. It's open. We go inside. All right. And we got a ship. Looks like this is where we'll be coming from, because right there's the Forgotten. And there's the other character. So it looks like we're going to be coming in from this way, and we're going to be facing the ship. And there's a pathway that goes up through here. Probably be checking over here for some secrets. But this area inside looks pretty big. I'm excited to see what's on the ship. So we'll have to wait and see. Alright, not much to really see here. Except the ceiling. Okay, here's a pathway that leads up. And people were talking about how this was Fairy dust, that could be Tinkerbell. No, I don't think that's Tinkerbell. I think that's just a bright light. I think it's just a bright light. Darla, before I continue, what? So for the people that's here, how would you rate this update from 1 to 10? 10 being the best. What do you rate this update so far? I don't think we've seen everything yet. I think there's some hidden stuff in here. That dress looks so close to Silver Mist dress. I don't know who Silver Mist is. I feel dumb. I hope it's not Tinkerbell. I really want Disney Fairies version. Yeah, I don't think it's Tinkerbell. Oh, Silver Mist. Oh, that's from Tinkerbell? Okay. I don't know. I haven't seen Peter Pan or Tinkerbell in a long time. But it looks like we got a nice pathway leading up here. Alright. We got another little area here. Something I noticed here. And Tinkerbell is from Peter Pan. Well, yeah, I know that. I know that, Blazing. I got that. I think they missed a big opportunity of not giving us Captain Hook. I would rate this 8.5 out of 10. I really... If I'd have bet money, we would have had Captain Hook. I did not think it was just going to be Peter Pan. So I was shocked not to see Captain Hook as well, Darla. I think they missed it. There's some other missed opportunities that we'll get to shortly. One of them just blows my mind that they missed. Like, why? But we'll get to that. We'll get to it. I was just continuing Cheeky's statement. Oh, okay. I got you, Blazing. I hope maybe they just left him out. And we would have... Yeah, maybe we'll get him later. Maybe he's not coming. Just not right now. Okay, so the thing that I noticed in this little snippet here... And I know I've only been playing this game for a couple months, but I already know how they like to add stuff. You see this stuff right here? These little white pieces. I feel like we gotta read. We gotta do more reading. I feel like that's all we do in this game is read. That's why I haven't bought this game for my daughter, because she can't. I mean, she's only in first grade, so she hasn't got the comprehension skills to read as much as this game makes you read. So it looks like we're gonna be doing some reading, some signposting. I'm not sure what this turnstile is, what that's for. Alright, let's continue on. So we got a light. I wonder if we're gonna be following that light. Is that leading us to where we gotta go? I'm not sure. This game really is geared a lot more towards millennials like me. Oh, you're a millennial. My wife is millennial. I am not a millennial. I'm a Gen Xer. The best generation, in my opinion. Woo, no floors or wallpapers in my screw shop. Oh, wow. You done bought them all out, Chicky? It is very adult. Yeah, I think this is more geared toward adults playing, as much as you have to. Yeah, I think it's more towards like 20 and up. I don't see teenagers playing this game. You look so young for Gen X. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, what we got next? How far have I gone down my checklist? Not very far. The good stuff is still coming. Okay. Let's talk about this. Hang on. This is why we didn't get Captain Hook. This is our second villager. So we're getting Peter Pan and the Forgotten is our second villager. He's going to have his own friendship quest. And what I'm also hoping, and I can't see it not happening, but his house that's in the Forgotten Lands, will be able to move it. But I wonder, will you still be able to go to that Dreamscape area, or will that close down? I'm not sure. We'll have to see where the story goes. The Forgotten. Currently looks like doo-doo. Well, the Forgotten is like the shadow of your character. So it's going to look, whatever the Forgotten looks like, it's pretty much... I heard someone say that they should have merged the two together. The Forgotten should have merged with your current player, and there should have been like no more Forgotten. I would have been okay with that. But now, we're getting a Forgotten villager. And guess what? We can add him in Dream Snaps, or her. So it's a new character for Dream Snaps when we do like dark theme Dream Snaps. I was wanting him to be used in my last Dream Snap in that mythological chic. I was trying to find him in my village, and I was going to try to push him into the area. But I couldn't find him. He was gone. Because I was really wanting to try to get him in my Dream Snap. And here we go. And now I can have him just in a couple weeks. So we'll see. Wish we could change the look of the Forgotten too, not just his name. Oh yeah, that's the next thing. We can change his name, which I think is a really cool feature. We'll get to that. They haven't showed that yet, but yeah, we'll be able to change his name. They could have done it better, so much better. Well, everything could be done better. So it looks like these are some of the items we can get for the Forgotten's friendship quest. I did notice that this rug is different. I'm not sure if this bed is different. I feel like we have this bed. This wallpaper don't look new. Is anything that's in this room new? Is this picture new? Is that new? Oh, that table is new too. Which table? This table? Yeah, that does look new. Okay, that doesn't look familiar. Okay. So we got a new table, we got a rug. This doesn't look new. That couch looks pretty basic. I'm not sure if that's in the game or not, because I don't have everything. Like I said, I'm still new. So I'm not sure what all's here is new, except for those couple things there. Is this window? Is that new? We got a new window? Not sure. Nothing super interesting really in this shot here. And it looks like we're going to be getting this pirate outfit. But I feel like we've already got some of these items. Okay, yeah. Here's where the Forgotten gets added as a villager. It goes into the Dreamlight category. I wonder if we'll ever get a new villager in this category. And if so, how long will it be before we get 2 out of 2 and someone else joins the Dreamlight category? Or he might be the only one ever in this category. So there's like, here's the edit button here where we can change his name. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I want to make this name good. So I'm gonna be really thinking about this. And if you guys want to help me, you can leave comments in the YouTube video once this goes up. If you think of one, if you're in my Discord, if you got any suggestions, please let me know. I want to make this name interesting. Because the main thing I'm wondering about is once you change it, can you edit it again? What if you change it and you only get one chance? If you only get one chance and you screw it up, oh, that would be heartbreaking. And what if you misspelled something? That would hurt my soul, especially if I misspelled the name of what I chose. So I'm going to be contemplating and thinking and brainstorming on a good forgotten name. I want it to be cool. So if you got any names, let me know. And I'd love to hear the names that you guys choose for your forgotten character. Alright, what we got next? This guy's just going to call it Joshua, which I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do something simple. So it looks like here he come. Here's Peter Pan with his creepy self. Alright. Is there anything new in this shop? Is this tree new? Is this tree new? Because I don't recognize it. I love Peter Pan. Okay, so this is new. That's Pan's house, I believe. Okay, so this is where Peter Pan... So he's not going to live in the cave or in Skull Rock. He's going to have his own house. Yeah, he does look a bit sus, don't he? I mean, here we go. Hang on, here we go. I mean, look at the face. Look at that face. He's like, I'm going to punch you in your face. I do like that they have him floating. I'm glad he's just not walking around all the time. I do like that he's floating around. That, they did well. I don't really see anything else in this shop. So is this swing part attached to the tree up here? I'm assuming, is that like a swing? I can't tell because this guy's standing in the way. Yeah, it looks like a swing. Yeah, right here. Okay, it's tied up here. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it looks like a swing. That's pretty cool. The rope goes all the way around the tree and it's tied up here. That looks pretty cool. I like the look of that. Yeah, I'm excited to have this. That's going to be like a good background for some Dream Snaps. I ain't going to lie. That's one house that's going to get used quite a bit in Dream Snaps. You can mix some trees around that and it can really get blended in quite well. Alright. So it looks like some of this stuff here is Peter Pan's friendship quest items. Why does this outfit look strange? You know what I think of when I see this outfit? I won't say it. I want to see if you guys can think of what I think of when I see this outfit. Here, let's really zoom in on this outfit. Let's really zoom in on this outfit. Let's get a good look. You got it, Darla. Now, not only Robin Hood, take it a step further. Which movie? And I'll even give you a hint. It's a comedy. And it's one of my favorite movies because it is hilarious. Green Arrow. No. No. Green Arrow is not a comedy. If you haven't seen the movie I'm about to say, that is your weekend homework. Robin Hood, Men in Tights. You did it! As I was saying it, you said it in chat. Robin Hood, Men in Tights. We're men in tights. I love that movie so much. My name's Achu. Bless you. Nah, man, that's my name. But this reminds me of Robin Hood, Men in Tights. It's just got that vibe to it. And that's the only way I would consider probably... Now, I'm hoping this is not going to be a premium shop purchase. I hope this is part of his friendship request and everybody gets this. I'm not sure if I could pay for this, but I probably would. Because I would love to make the reference of Men in Tights comedy lines. Since I love that movie so much. So either way, if it's a premium shop or a friendship quest item, either way, I'm going to get this outfit and we're going to have some fun with it. For sure. Alright, what is this? What is this? Is this the monkey's companion house? I think it would be his level 10 reward. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. That wouldn't surprise me. I am liking the wallpaper here. I'm just really sus about the hole in the ceiling. What's up with the hole? Where does that go? I was wondering too. I think it might be something like a Lost Boys bed. Oh, you're talking about this here? Yeah, I'm not sure what this is. But it's cute. It looks like a little play tent that a little toddler would put up to play in. It's cute. I do really enjoy the bunk bed. It adds some like extra height. It's not just like flat. And this, I guess this is how he lays in the bed. He just floats. He just floats in the bed. It looks Vanellope style. Yeah, you're right. Could you imagine getting that with Vanellope standing right in front of it? It's probably the right height too. So we got whatever this is. An outfit. We got wallpaper. A bed. Don't we? We've already got this right here because I used this in a Dream Snap not that long ago. This leaf rug. Unless that's a different type of one. But it looks similar to the one that we've already got. I don't see anything else in this shot. Alright, let's continue on. I'm not sure what's up with the vines here. What's up with the ceiling? The ceiling is just white. Ceiling, white. Oh, and we have the vines too. Yeah, the vines. Yeah, we do have those, don't we? So that's not new. Alright, so it looks like, since I'm not playing the audio, they do talk about how we could create our own Lost Boys. That's got me a little bit confused, because they're not saying we get to create our own, so do we get to pick and choose who's in our Lost Boys crew? And the first thing I saw when I saw this, I'm like, here we go again. We gotta place signs everywhere, or we have to go pick them up. I guarantee you, we're either picking these signs up or we're placing them somewhere. Because this reminds me of the Scrooge McDuck and Donald Duck signs. You'll believe this to be a Peter Pan quest? Yeah, probably so. I agree. I don't see nothing that's really in this shot except this sign here. And they were just talking about the Lost Boys. I'm not. If we get to create our own Lost Boys crew, who are we gonna put in it? That'll be something to think about as well. Who do you add to your Lost Boys crew? I want to make my own Lost Boys with Aladdin. Oh, Aladdin would fit in quite well, yeah. Too old, though? Depends on who you put him with. Or too tall. Do they all have to be short? I mean, they showed a bunch of short characters here. I don't know. Well, I have to wait and see about that one. Alright, let's see. What else is... Alright, so we got Peter Pan flying in from the ship. So this is what I believe is going to happen. We have to start with the Forgotten's quest. And he leads us to Peter Pan. The question is, how far do we have to go through the Forgotten's friendship quest to get to Peter Pan? Is it just the first one? Or do we have to finish all his to get to his? I hope Peter Pan talks. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he's got like a high-pitched voice as well. Alright, we got him sitting there floating. I do like I said, I do love that they've got him floating. Got his legs crossed. Applesauce. Scratching his head. Alright, guys. This is where the meat and potatoes. I ain't gonna lie. When I first watched this, I didn't catch it. Alright, here is my first question. What is that button? What does that button do? Okay? So let's think about that. What does that button do? And before I mention what I want to mention next, let's continue playing the video. Okay. What do you see that you've never seen before? I see two things. First, camera mode and you're sitting. When I first started playing this game a couple months ago, I wanted to take pictures sitting down. And I couldn't do it. I'm like, well, that's a bummer. So I think they did this for me. I'm going to say it. They did it for me. Thank you. Thank you, Game Loft. I want to take pictures sitting down. Because there's so many places that you can sit. Exactly. Sitting in camera mode. Finally. The only way we had to sit down was with the Fox Companion. I've never used that feature. But yes, I have seen that, darling. The second thing. Who's front and center in this shot? It's not her. It's not her. Who is the center of this frame? Peter Pan. It's like Peter Pan's taking this shot. Yep, just for you. Exactly, Master Duck. They saw me playing this game and you're like, you know what? We feel sorry for the guy. That guy. He really wants to sit down and take some pictures. You know, I just want to sit down on a bench and be like, click, click. That's how I feel today. Click, click. Thank you. It looks like Peter Pan is the one taking the screenshot, and the character, our character, is just in the background. Is this what that button does? We can swap who's the center of attention? Or I mean, first of all, that's the only thing I really think it can be. Because how is he front and center like this? That would be so cool. What would make this button even more cooler, not only could you put the character or the villager that you want front and center, but what if you could push a button and activate their special pose that they do in selfie mode? You know how there's a button over here where you can activate for like the special effects? What if there was like a button inside a button, I don't know, that activates their selfie mode pose? Now that would be a game changer. Dream snaps would be so much fun to make. Yes, please. And what if they could do our poses too? Oh yeah, what if the Peter Pan, we could select. What if we could add companions with them as well? Do the whole 9 yards. Just switch characters with them. And be like, hey Peter Pan, I want you to pose with the monkey, pose with a snake, fox. What if we're just switching? What if this button just means switch? Tinkerbell, yeah, that one would fit well. So basically, your dream snap would be, you could just be off doing whatever, and your character is doing all the posing. Oh, that would be fun. That could get creative. I like that. But we'll have to wait and see what this button really does. That was the two things that I saw in this picture. Number one, sitting down. And number two, Peter Pan is the focal point in this shot. Well, and this button, of course. We'll just have to see. See, he's posing. He's doing his selfie pose, right? That's what it looks like. Now, I don't see any new emotions right here. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens there. Not gonna lie, the emotions are ugly. Yeah, I rarely use them. Once in a while, I'll pick one, but it's rare. I'm not a fan of them. All right. Here's where things. Remember that missed opportunity we talked about earlier? About not having Captain Hook into the game? Here is the main missed opportunity in this whole update. It has to be the number one thing they overlooked and just missed. Alright, here we go. Here we go. The Star Path. Adventures in Neverland Star Path. Okay. Okay. That's a long name, I'm not gonna lie. It's long. Alright. Before I say anything, Darla, let me ask you. Because I'm sure you've studied this. Chicky, I'm sure you've studied this. What is the first thing that stands out? What's the first thing that just... What's the thing that makes you go, what's missing here? What's missing here? I'm gonna take another sip of my tea here. Okay. This is a, I'm not sure how I feel about the mixture of the Star Path. Now this, let me have my camera again, hold on. I'll hide it. This gazebo, that looks pretty cool. I'm looking forward to this gazebo. That would look good with a beach theme. But I saw something with this gazebo, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. I'm hoping there are better items than those in Star Path because they're not that impressive. I agree, Darla. They're not that impressive, but some of them are interesting. I'll get to it. It doesn't shout, wow. I don't have that feeling. You like the wheel the most? The wheel is cool. Yeah. I'm looking forward to using the wheel. Alright. I'm going to point to something. Because I don't want to be the only person that sees this. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. Y'all ready? Y'all might want to just like not listen for a moment. Because I'm telling you, here we go. What does that look like? What does it look like? At quick glance, what does it look like? It looks like a certain emoji. Just a lighter color. I know what it's supposed to be. But it looks like a certain emoji. Just not as dark. Other than that, the gazebo looks cool. The colors, they nailed it with the colors. And the coral and stuff here. At the bottom here. I really like how that's incorporated at the bottom of the post. I'm also looking forward to this. The bubbles. Because I don't have access to any type of bubbles in my game yet. And I'd love to have bubbles and some dream snaps. So honestly, this is probably the most thing I'm excited about. Wait a minute, is that shell bottom buried underground? Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure. Oh, the pearl one, the one's back here? Yeah, that's a really big clam back there. I really want to see the inside. I really want to... Is this the pearl right here? That might be. I wonder what that's going to look like up close. So that's got me interested. I wonder how... I hope... Hang on, I'm going to turn my camera back on. I hope... What if that pearl, like, glowed? That'd be kind of cool. What else is in this picture that I like? Alright, let's go ahead and talk about the missed opportunity. Y'all ready? Minnie. I love you. I do love you. You look so pretty. But Ariel should have got a dream style in this update. Minnie, why? Why? I know you're the queen. You're the queen of Disney. But show Ariel some love. Yeah, she should have got her sparkling dress. Hang on, let's jump into the game. Hold on. Let's go check something. How many dream styles does Minnie have? She's got a total of 4. I've got the last one and the default. So this is going to be her 5th dream style. Does she have the most? Does anybody... Well, Donald's got 4. I don't have any of his. Oh, I wish I had this one. Oh, that would be so good to have this one in this update. I wonder if that's going to come in my recommended section. Because I would have to get that one. Well, Mickey's got 5. I can't even see all of his. I don't even know how you get to see his 5th one. I don't know. Okay. And Goofy gets another one. I'm unsure what this back here is. I don't know what that is. So it looks like we're getting a chair, a table, the wheel. I know it has a name. I can't think of what the name is. Goofy also has a lot. How many did Goofy have? Well, Goofy's got 3. And I just got this one earlier. But yeah, there's so many characters that don't have any. Ariel doesn't have any, does she? Oh, I didn't pass her. No, Ariel does have... She's got 4. I just don't have any of them. Okay, I didn't know she had this many. So with Mickey, when you buy the Eternity Isle DLC in the storyline, you get a free Mickey Dream Style of him in black and white. The Steamboat Willie one. Ooh, nice. Well, I'm looking forward to when I get that. That's probably the one you're missing with Mickey. Okay, it's a DLC one. You're right. That makes sense. Good looking out, darling. So I didn't know Ariel had 4. But still, I think when you have an update that really centers around a certain theme, and you've got a character that fits in it like a glove, like Ariel fits in this update, you gotta... I mean, I think Ariel should have been one, and either Kristoff or Prince Eric, make them look like pirates or something. I don't know. Still, it's Pirates and Mermaids. It's her time to shine. I agree. But looks like Minnie's gonna be shine. See, we just had a Minnie one in the last Star Path, and now she gets another one back to back. You know, that's the biggest missed opportunity that I saw in this. I could have swore we would have got a more interesting Dream Style. Unless there's going to be like a premium shop. Yeah, I don't think so. I think it'll just be these 2. And there's the monkey again with the really big eyes. But yeah, I'm really excited about the bubbles. The bubbles, the gazebo. Those are my top 2 right now. Until I see what this clan looks like up close. It's really hard to tell because they got it behind everything else. Oh, wait a second. Wait. Wait a second. We gotta be fast. But no, Minnie's Dream Style there is from the Disney Park. Goofy's too. Okay. What is this? Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. I just saw something. Never mind. I just saw something on my screen I've never seen before. This caught my attention. Hang on, let me zoom in. What? What? Neverland river kit. It's a kit. Kit meaning you got different pieces. We can build our own river? Please tell me we can build a river? Yeah, what is a kit? What's involved in this kit for $37.50? Hang on, let me move the mouse a little bit. So it looks like this back part right here, maybe that's one piece. This right here is like one piece. Or maybe part of this river is like more, I don't know. But this is gonna be good. Well, if they make it good. But that's gonna be very interesting when it comes to the premium shop. This $17.50 for all these different pieces for making walls and stuff. I'll probably end up getting that because I do like the color scheme of that. That does look very pretty. I can see myself decorating with this. Archway. You get the long piece wall. Yeah, I could definitely see myself decorating with that. I hate Encanto, but I am definitely buying that wall set. Me too. These two pieces right here. And the next piece. The biggest thing I'm going to be spending my moonstones on. This guy. Come on! You joking me, right? The first dog? The first dog. Not only am I building my stream, because wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, if I know, Darla, that you're watching me on YouTube, but for the people that watch me on Twitch, my channel rewards are called cookies. That's what they've been named for a while. I call them cookies. I'm building my stream theme around puppies and cookies. Puppies and cookies. Go check this out. Hold on. Let's go here. You know, I've got my puppy here. We got a paw print over there. So I'm slowly piecing together my stream around puppies and cookies. Okay? Look, you see the puppies transition. And now we get a dog in the game. This is going to be my best friend. For more than one reason. A dog is man's best friend. Max. 4,500. Look at this. Look at this. 4,500. Is that the most expensive thing they've ever sold? And he is the only companion that can be indoors. I did not see that. Whoa. You can't have any companions indoors? I'm still learning. Darla, you just taught me something. Hold on. Can you seriously not have companions indoors? Oh, there's my... I still got my monkey.
Hello.
You can't... I did not see that at all. Oh, this guy is going to be my best friend. Oh, Darla, you did teach me something. I didn't know you couldn't have companions inside. Where'd my monkey go? Alright, he just waits outside. Okay. Okay. I learned something. Hey, every day we learn something, right? Wow. Okay. This guy's gonna be worth it though. Here, let's go through this. So we're getting Mac, and wait a minute, let's go back. Let's go back. Not only are we getting a new companion, look how big. Look how big that companion is. He's huge. He's not this little tiny creature that's like at your ankles. Look how big he is. He's huge. He's a big old baby. Look at that tongue. He's so big. He's so gonna be worth it. When I see this guy in the premium shop, if I don't have 4,500 moonstones, I'm going to go get some. Because he's going to be mine. What kind of guy would I be that builds a stream around puppies and cookies and I don't get the first dog? Come on. This is an immediate buy. Just for that reason alone. But he's got other reasons. So yeah. So this is his companion house, which I ain't gonna lie, that's gonna be fun to decorate with because that doesn't look like a dog house. That's kind of cute. I like it. So we got... Oh, wrong button. So we got Max. We got his houseboat. Nautical fireplace. The poster bed. Alright, here we go. Here's everything that's probably going to be in that bundle. And there used to be a glitch where you could glitch them in, but GameLoft patched that. I wonder what the reason is for why you can't have companions inside. Here's a thought. What if they fixed it where Max is not the only one that's going to be indoors? You can have any of them indoors now. What if they fixed it where all of them can be indoors? Because I think it would be weird if Max is the only one that can be inside. He's technically the second dog, but first real dog because Beast Footstool is technically an enchanted version of dog. That's true, but I'm talking about more of a real life type, not an enchanted piece of furniture. But I know what you're talking about, darling. Yeah, that would be really cool if Max is not the only one. But if he is the only one, I feel it's going to be a little weird. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to test that one out. So there's the fireplace. Looks like we're getting a new window with a shelf. This little table here. There's the bed. So it looks like is that rug going to be included, or is that going to be in the screw shop? Because here's my thought process on what's going to be in that bundle. We're going to get Max, the poster bed, the fireplace, the window, and maybe this stool. Well, they might as well give us the rug too. So I guess it's going to be like 5 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 pieces including the dog. Because the wallpaper doesn't. And the floor don't look any different. The rug is my favorite part of the furniture and window. Yes, I really like the rug, and I do really like the window. The fireplace looks... I ain't gonna lie, I won't use that fireplace at all. I don't do a lot of indoor decorating. So I agree with you, Dollar. The best things in the bundle will be the dog itself, rug, and window. And then you get everything else extra. And look at this. Just imagine Max being invisible. Look at this pose. It looks like you could be hugging a villager. So remember, we can make companions invisible. So look at this pose. It could be like a hugging pose. That's something else I saw too. Alright. Here's the reason why everybody's going to be buying this dog. And I think that's why they raised the price. Because they know this guy's going to be worth it. I like when we get rounded windows. Yeah, rounded windows is cool. This guy can dig holes. Wait a minute, let's go back. Hold on. I didn't know it was going to stop that quickly. Alright, y'all saw that? Hold on, let me go back. You see that dig site? He's gonna dig some holes. I want him to find and dig all my treasure holes because I'm lazy. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I walk past these holes, I want to dig them, but I just don't want to get my shovel out. I don't want to do it because... Hold on a second. Okay. I heard the rest of the family coming home. I heard the door open. 75% of the time, percentages may vary. When I go to dig a hole, I accidentally move my character and I dig in the wrong spot. So then I have to refill that hole that I just dug and then dig the hole that I was supposed to dig. There's a lot of times I do that. I don't know. And that makes me aggravated. That's why I don't like digging my hole. I do that too. It's annoying. I know, right? The question is, how do we get him to dig the holes? Is he going to do this automatically? Do we have to tell him to dig a hole? I'm unsure. Now, something else I've noticed here. When did seaweed come out of a hole? Wait a minute, here comes another one. When did stone come from a hole? Why is he digging up seaweed and stone? Now, 90% of the holes is dream shards and night shards. Am I right? They better not take that out of the game. Because how else are we supposed to get dream shards and night shards? I don't want night thorns to be the only way I get them. This is like the fastest way to get dream shards and night shards for me. Is when I feel like digging holes. Wish you could dig up some shrimp because I never get many. Yeah, I'm really curious. If this is how we're all thinking it's going to be, he's going to be a must-have companion. And he's going to probably be with me a lot. We'll have to wait and see on that one, though. Alright, new improvements. This is also something I'm super excited about. It's Kick's bonus item for using him. You think it's an extra feature, an extra item, extra items? I am gonna butcher your name, but I'm gonna do my best. Bear with me. Adatrude? Adatrude. Did I say your name properly? Probably not. I'm sorry. But welcome. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you. I love meeting new people. How you doing? Where you from? Oh, I did get it right. Wow. Hold on. That deserves a,
4 letters, 1 word. G.
That deserves a little bit of hype. I can't believe I got that right. Alright, I am very interested in this one. Look at this above the pumpkins. So our companions, and it said all companions. All. That's the word they used. I didn't say all. They said all. Now, I mean, it looks like your companions can pick up your crops. Do you know how many times I'm frustrated because I'm harvesting, and I have to stop, turn around, go pick up my stuff, come back, and start harvesting again? Now the real question is how fast are they picking them up? Can you harvest? Are they going to be able to pick them up as fast as you're harvesting? I don't want them getting behind. They need to keep up. They need to speed up. I can't wait to level my companions. I'm going to have a new reason to play every day. Nice, darling. Yeah, me too. So the reason I'm excited about this. Alright, let's just take a look at this. So you see the rabbit? That one there, he picked up 1 pumpkin. Okay. You see that? 1. He picked up 1. Okay. Just remember, he's got 1 now. Let's continue on. What's he got now? How do you go from 1 to 4? That should have been number 2 pumpkin, right? How do you go from 1 to 4? Let me move my mouse. There we go. Alright, try to choose which ones to use. Yeah, it's going to be hard to pick which ones to upgrade first. I guess it really depends on how they implement them. Are we going to be able to choose what they harvest? So, from scratch, like let's just say day 1 of the update, I'm like, okay, I want a squirrel as my companion. Does he just automatically start picking up anything? When do you set what they pick up? Hang on, let's get a little further along in this. So somehow he went from 1 pumpkin to 4. So he's picking up pumpkins. He's holding on to them. They're in his inventory. He has them. The rabbit has the pumpkins. Okay? Okay. He's getting all excited. He went to level 3. Okay? Level 3. So it doesn't show us going from level 1 to level 2. Because with the villagers, when you get to level 2, that's when you can set the role. Is that how we're going to set the roles? With companions? I don't know. So when you have more gardening buddies, you can get more crop rewards. Same with the other tasks. Well, yeah, but when they throw extras, they're just throwing 1 pumpkin. So for every pumpkin I pick up, they throw a pumpkin. It's like a 1-to-1 ratio. Wait a minute, this is my knowledge. I am not Game Loft. I'm not a pro player. I'm going to say this till I'm blue in the face. I'm still new. From my experience, every time, because I've got 10 gardeners. Yeah. Every time I pick up a pumpkin, they throw me one. So if I pick up 10, they throw 10. I get 10 extra. Right? Please tell me that's how it works. If not, I get between 1 to 4 pumpkins because I have a lot of gardeners. So it's not a 1-to-1 ratio. Sometimes you can get more. I'm so confused. Okay. Well, that makes sense then. So he's just picking up more then. Alright, look at this. First of all, what is this level 2 trade? 3 carrots? Are they just trying to be funny? That's not funny. But this is probably the main thing you want to get every companion. Is this a backpack? This is how he stored. Alright, so in the video, he wasn't level 3 when he was picking them up. Because right now he just leveled up to level 3. Okay? So he was holding on to pumpkins before level 3. So apparently they can hang on to, I guess, a certain amount. And here's my theory. This is a backpack upgrade. They can hold more. See how this is? I think they all have an inventory slot. It's just not very big at the beginning. Okay? When you hit level 3, that inventory slot that they have increases. How much? We don't know. But I think this is an inventory upgrade. Okay? That's what I think it is. Yeah, they got their own little inventories. Yeah, so who knows how much they can carry. I'm wondering. Okay. Walk with me here. Hold on. Bear with me here. Alright. Hang on, let's get rid of the monkey. Bye, monkey. Bye. Okay. Alright. Oh, I never did open my chest. Here, let's just see what's in here. It's probably nothing good, but we'll open it. Blue over the socks, a watch, and something that I think I already have. Okay, I think I already have that stuff. Let's just say they have one inventory slot. That means if you're harvesting pumpkins, they can hold at least 50. And I have a feeling that's probably what they're going to have as their base inventory. One slot. So they'll be able to hold 50 crops before they have to start like spitting them out. Or I'm not sure how that's going to work. That's my theory. And then I'm not sure how many slots this is going to give them. But that looks like an upgrade symbol. Not them getting the backpack. I think that's extra. The more get back for the every five characters. Oh, okay. So rabbits, gardener, squirrels, forage. Yeah, I'm really curious about all the other, like, okay. Hang on, let's go back in here. Let's talk this out. They did say all companions. If you guys have your game loaded right now, how many companions do you have? I counted mine just the other day, before I even knew about this, so I already know how many companions I have. I've got 48. And I've only been playing for a couple months. Some of these people that's been playing since day one, how many companions do they have? Can you imagine leveling up every single companion? I've got 48. So, I mean, I would love to have like a mining companion, fishing companion, so when I'm fishing and my villagers throw me that extra one, I don't have to go pick it up. My companion can go pick that up. That would be amazing. Especially when I've been fishing for these buttons in the Parks Fest event. I fish a button. My fishing buddy throws me a button. I have to run, go pick it up, then come back to my fishing spot. If I got a companion that just goes and picks that stuff up for me, fantastic. If we have to level up every companion, I'm going to be a completionist. They'll all have to be done. That's just going to give me more work to do. Okay. This is where I think we get to set what they harvest. I think this is the role setting right here. I don't think this is a motif. I think this is where you set the role for that companion. So you're saying rabbits? Yeah. I just don't know how they're... What are they going to be picking up right away? So for level 4, we are getting a vegetable... I don't think that's a motif. I mean, really, do we need a motif for every companion? And I have a feeling... I don't even want to say what's going to be in these chests. It's probably going to be items you already have. If this is a motif, we don't need a motif for every companion. Anyway, my thought process, every companion starts out with a single inventory slot. You'll get an upgrade to... They might get another one, or maybe get 2 slots. 2 to 3 slots, I don't know. This is going to be interesting to follow and figure out how this works. I can't wait to figure it out. Well, I'm sure somebody's going to figure it out first, because I don't get to play the update the day of. I'll play it the day after, so I'll end up watching people that figure it out before me. We almost have all of them. Trying to catch rare ones. I hope we get a new item related to companion. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. This is going to be interesting on where this goes. Alright. I've thought about this, and this is what I'm going to start doing. Okay? Not only are we getting leveling system, we can name all our companions. And I was thinking about this when I saw it. I was like, what am I going to name my companions? I get frustrated when it comes to naming things, because I want it to be cool. I want it to have either something funny or a unique name. I don't want to give them something dumb and hate it. Because like I said, what if you only get a chance to name it once and you screw it up? What if you don't get a second chance of naming naming something. Name them after Pokemon. No, this is what I thought of. This is what I'm going to do. My original idea for my I'm not monetized on YouTube right now. This will eventually come to YouTube later once I can get my channel monetized. So if you're not following or subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, get this out to people, help me get to, I'd love to get to 500 subs before the end of the year. That would be a great Christmas present. But anyway, for right now, my Twitch subscribers, people that pay for a subscription on Twitch, this is what I was doing. Now, this was the process. I haven't finished this process yet. It was a work in progress. I was going to give oh, no, wrong floor. Third floor. I was going to give all my Twitch subscribers their own room in my house. But I couldn't figure out how to make channel rewards where they could choose the flooring, the wallpaper, the furniture to put in there, on how they could customize their own room. It would be a lot of work for me. So what I'm going to do, my current subscribers, I've only got 2 subscribers on Twitch. I'm a small streamer. I'm a small content creator on YouTube. So, hey hippie, welcome on in. Glad to see you. We're just talking about my future content with the companion naming. So for anybody that follows me on Twitch and they're a subscriber, you're no longer going to get a room in my house. You will be getting a companion. And how I choose that companion, I've yet to figure out. So each one of my companions will be named eventually after a subscriber of some sorts. That's my thought process. I haven't got it fine-tuned yet. That's my thought process. But this is going to be fun. Something I see here. Oh, you can't see it because of my camera. Hold on. Let me... Where'd it go? Here it is. Let's hide this. Look at this. What is this? Why is this rabbit... Why has it got your... What is this doing here? Does that just show your current... or the one that you currently have? It just puts an icon next to it so you can find... I don't know what that's for. Do random wheel and whatever it lands on. That's an idea. I can just put all my companions on a wheel, and when I get a new subscriber, I'll spin the wheel, and that's the companion you get. That's a good idea, Darla. I like it. I think because that one is equipped at the moment. Yeah, that's just interesting. Why put an icon there? But okay. And look, it shows all the leveling systems, so all these are level 1. See, it says all companions. Let you see all these crocodiles. You see all the birds. All of it. They did say all companions. They all have a leveling system, so it's not just one rabbit or one of each type. It's all of them. So we're gonna be busy bees. We are going to be busy leveling up. So from now on, whatever streamer, YouTube creator you watch, after this update, I guarantee you, I see it 100% of the time, they're going to have some type of companion with them at all times. Maybe or not, they'll have a villager with them, but 100%, they'll have a companion. They'll either be trying to level them up, or they'll be using that companion for something. Alright. So this is how I'm going to use the naming of the companions. They're going to be after my subscribers. That way, when they're walking around with me, I can be calling them by that particular name. And I think it'd be fun for those subscribers to be hearing their names as I'm playing the game. Like for instance, I got Master Dart and be like, "Come on, Master Dart, what are you doing? Pick up my pumpkins. Come on." You know, I think it'd be kind of fun content. Miranda, I'm so behind on Storybook Vale. Well, I'm going to go ahead and let you know that I'm not going to talk about this at all. For one reason. I don't have it. I don't know anything about it. I'm still in the base game. I'm still a new player. That's why the title of my stream is just talking about the Mysteries of Skull Rock update. Just the base game. So I'll watch the video. I'm not going to pause it from here on out, because I don't know anything about this yet. Once I get through a lot of the friendship quests and get caught up in the base game, I'm going to get a Rift in Time. And then I'll get Storybook Vale. So that's down the road. But they are going to be adding Maleficent. I can't pronounce that name properly. And they're adding Aurora. I think those two characters are going to be fun having in the village walking around. That's going to look cool. Now that house is really cool. Love the house. It's so cute. So yeah, I don't know anything about this yet. So I don't want to try to talk about it because I know nothing about it. But we do see Snow White here. Is that a hint at something? Wait a minute, there was 3. So Peter Pan, check this out. So we're getting Peter Pan update now. And the next update. Inside Out. That's the next update, which we'll see in the roadmap after this. Yeah, Inside Out is next. Is this a hint at Snow White? When does Snow White come into the game? Yeah, Cinderella's Christmas. Yeah, we're about to see the roadmap here shortly. Where does Snow White fit into this? Huh? I heard someone say that they might be thinking about another DLC. I hope not, because I ain't got the first one yet. I am so behind. Please, don't do another DLC. I'm so far behind. Now, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. And it's going to be a pretty long stream. We're going to try to get through some quests. We're going to try to get caught up on some, as I've got a long list. We're going to try to do some of them. So if y'all want to come help me out and help me not get stuck, because I might get lost, I would love y'all's help. I'd appreciate it. Dollar says I'm still behind. Like I have. Wait a minute. I'm still behind, but like I have everything like mixed. Oh, that was Miranda though. Sorry. They usually announce a new DLC the end of the roadmap. Well, this was the end of the roadmap, because they're sharing a brand new roadmap. So I don't know what snippets are. I don't know that yet. So that's coming out 3 weeks after. Alright, I have a question. I'm a new player. I have a question. Let's just say this is on sale. If I was to buy this at the discounted price, does it automatically download into the game? What if I don't want it to be like merged into my game yet? I'm trying to explain this. If I buy it and don't like download the content, because I don't want my favorite gifts to be messed up yet. Does that make sense? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I bought Vanessa, so now Ursula has legs. Yeah, I would love to do that as well. It's not merged till you go to the island and start a quest. It will be automatically added, I believe. See, I don't want it to be automatically added. I don't want it to be added until I'm ready for it. So until I'm 100% sure of what happens, I'm just going to put this off. Because I'm not even ready for this yet anyway. Like I said, I don't even have a rift in time. I'm so far away from needing to get this yet anyway. It'll probably be on sale again before I need it. You don't want to dive into the deep end yet. Yeah, exactly, Ada. It's all auto, but nothing will show or add till you actually go to the island. Yeah, I think I'm not going to worry about this. It's cool that it's on sale, but I'm not even close to being ready for any type of expansion yet. So I think the last thing we can talk about is the roadmap. Yeah, because right here, the next one was Inside Out. I've never seen that movie. I don't know nothing about it. I just recognize when they say get in touch with your emotions, I'm like, oh, that's about that Inside Out movie. Never seen it though. A Rift in Time isn't necessary to buy Storybook Veil because the storylines aren't connected to one another. So if that would be your concern, don't worry. No, that's not my concern. I just wanted to do everything in order as everything was released. And I know A Rift in Time was their first expansion. So that's the one I want to do first. What's the word I'm looking for? I like to do things chronologically. Yeah. So let's just say they added a new DLC next week. And it had nothing to do with the other 2 DLCs. Well, I still won't do it until after I do the first 2. I want to do them in order. Do I have Rift? I do not. That'll be my next one I get. When? I'm not sure. I still got a lot of base game stuff to get through. I don't know if they will connect the storylines eventually though. Yeah, who knows? So it looks like we're getting Inside Out in the summer. Beauty and the Beast, again, we go back to the round. And I guess we're going to be getting, because they said duo. It doesn't say duo, but if you listen to the audio of the video, they say an enchanted duo. So are they talking about Lumiere and Cogsworth? Lumiere being the candlestick and Cogsworth being the clock. How are they going to be villagers? How is that going to work? No clue. No clue. My theory is they might announce a new DLC Winter. But it's not concrete. Just a theory. That's an interesting theory. A Winter DLC. You're late to the game. That's okay. Do your storyline and start the resource grind now before moving on. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm hoarding everything. And somebody asked me, like a week or 2 weeks ago, what character I wanted into the game. And this is what I did. Hold on. I went over here into my game. I went to characters. I scrolled down. And I just pointed like this. I went, what's missing in this picture? What's missing? This right here says what? It says Cinderella. It says 1 of 1. That's not Cinderella. That's not Cinderella. But that's Cinderella. That's Cinderella. Come on, that's gotta be Cinderella. Who else would it be? Can you imagine the star path with Cinderella and a winter release? That's gonna be magical. That's gonna be... They better make this, because I think people have been looking forward to Cinderella for a while. They better make that star path. They better make her look amazing. Make her shine. That's going to be amazing. So I'm excited for the winter one. This is the one I'm most excited about. I'm curious about the Beauty and the Beast. How Lumiere and Cogsworth, or Mrs. Potts, or whatever duo they're talking about. I'm curious about this one. Of how they're become villagers. And this one is just a question mark for me, because I've never seen the movie. So I know nothing at all. So out of these three, I'm more excited about the winter one at the moment. And I think that's it. That's where... That's my last talking point. This stream was longer than I thought it was going to be. So we are going to hide that. We're done with that. But okay. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Okay. And it is time for me to get off here. If you're watching on YouTube and if you haven't liked the stream, please do. Wait a minute, I want to see, I haven't got a video yet up to 5 likes. So if you're watching the stream, hit the like button. Let's see if we can get to 5 likes. Oh, there we go. We hit 3. Come on, can we get 2 more? Anybody else watching want to hit the like button? Because I've got to end the stream. And if you're watching, and if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, because I'm going to do a long stream tomorrow. It's going to be fun. We're going to have some laughs. We'll probably still be having this conversation about this update. There'll be things I think of that I didn't think of today or yesterday, and I didn't talk about. What time tomorrow? It's going to be 2 p.m. Eastern. So I'm not sure what time zone you're in. I did post that information in the Discord. Not sure you saw it, Darla. But 2 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, same time zone as me, so that's good. Okay, so 2 p.m. Alright guys, have a great rest of your Thursday. And hope to see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye. Wait a minute. Where's my mouse? Oh. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.